Alright, so with our theme being about human suffering, I'm gonna talk about an entry that I made on the May 15th. My mom picked me up at school today. She does that every once in a while if she wants me to drive or if it's just more convenient for the both of us. And I really enjoy it because that's just special bonding time that the two of us get together where no one else has to butt in the conversation or has to take attention from my mom from me because I don't get much alone time with her at all. So we usually just talk, chit chat about the day or things that are going on, and it was that day that she was telling me that there was a murder that apparently happened at Framingham College, and I'm honestly not 100% sure of exactly what happened. It was supposedly this young man around his 20s was just found on the side of the road, and he was just brutally beaten with no apparent reason. They have no traces to who had done it or what the cause might have been of them for doing it. And I guess the one thing that I really think about is not why it happened, but the motive that the people had for doing it. I mean, there's very rare occasions when someone will just kill someone for no reason, like they just had a gun or something and shot someone for no reason. Usually they're feeling some sort of a pain inside too, and I'm not saying that makes it right for them to have killed the person, but I've always just been curious to understand what they were feeling and why they were drawn to do such a thing. Even if it was just to make that person feel the pain that they were feeling, or even to make their family suffer with their death, just so that they know that they're not the only ones in the world who are hurt and in pain. So that had really gone through my head a lot. I was trying to figure this out. I honestly came to absolutely no conclusions at all. But that was one of the biggest things that I was thinking about. And I was also really thinking about the family. I mean, I've had grandparents and uncles and great-grandparents die, and it's not bad. I mean, it is bad, but it's not as bad because it was all a natural cause. But I can never imagine having someone murdered and just taken away from me due to some untimely death that someone caused for them. So I've also thought about that a lot too. And the one thing that it brought me back to was a movie you might be familiar with, Patch Adams. It has Robin Williams in it, because who doesn't love Robin Williams? But I really liked it because it was just this man who had this pure, noble cause to just help people. I mean, he was suicidal. He wanted to just end his life, but he saw that through helping people, he was, in a way, helping himself. Because he forgot about his own problems, because he knew that there was so much suffering in the outside world that he could make a difference. He could do something to kind of help these people. And I really thought about it, and then I realized this is kind of something that I want to do. I mean, I have on a number of occasions in my own little diary, I've written about things that make me sad, not necessarily in my own life, but I've written about people who have died, friends who are going through really difficult times, and the one thing that keeps reoccurring in my diary entries is I keep saying, if I could give the world a hug, I would. It sounds crazy, but I would, because I honestly think hugs make things better, but I want to do what I can to make things better for everyone else, because I deal with it, Chelsea deals with it, Kirsten deals with it, all of you deal with it, but we all have something. Oh, hey, Chelsea, hey, Kirsten, hey! So, we've all dealt with something that makes us sad, and I guess the big thing is I I want to make sure people know that if you're dealing with anything, I'd be more than happy to even just listen to you vent, or give you a hug, or do anything I can, because that's what I've decided is what I want to do with my life. I want to be able to say that I've been able to make a difference in someone else's life, and that I've been able to help them. And so that is my journal entry, and I hope you all enjoyed. Goodbye.